friends, Wes Dove here with Dove Development and Consulting. Wanted to share a special message this afternoon. It is Saturday, August 31st. Almost said October. We're not there yet. Saturday, October 31st. It is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We are less than 5 weeks. We're 4 weeks and 6 days away from the 2024 Live to Lead Harrisonburg Experience. And it's the 10th year that we've been able to host that here in the Harrisonburg area. We're super excited about it. We're thrilled about the group of partners that you can see on the screen here beside me that we've been able to work with to really put this event together. As I share this message, we're on the final day of early bird registration. You see the URL below me, l2l-harrisonburg.com. That will take you to the page with all the registrations. I'll show you some of that stuff in just a second. But the main message I want to share is that we right now, as of this morning, feel like we can squeeze 5 more folks into seats that we've got at the 2024 Live to Lead Harrisonburg Experience. 5 more. So we know the room at Blue Ridge Community College. It's amazing. We've used it every year. If you've ever been part of that event with us, you know it's got great AV. It's got convenient parking. We've got all the right things there. The one thing that we're a little bit limited on is the space for the food over lunch, but we've been able to develop some great systems. My darling bride is way, way smarter than me. I know that's not a very high bar, but she's amazing. She has done a wonderful job of streamlining things so we can get in and out. We've worked closely with Honey Baked Ham for years now on how do we set the lunch section up so everybody, the 200 plus people this year will be minimum 225. We're going to work on squeezing a few more in, and I'll talk about that in a second. But we've been able to get folks through that line with their lunches in less than 15 minutes every year, typically around 10 minutes, and that's with some line and stuff. It's just fast. It's very, very streamlined. We're thrilled that process is so smooth and efficient, and we're able to do it. That's the one bottleneck, if you will, that we've had. We've even streamlined registrations. We've got a lot of cool things there. But what I wanted to share is we're going to work to be able to squeeze a few more in. We've got round tables throughout the facility. We typically have 6 to 7 seats at 29 to 30 round tables. And if you do that math, you'll realize, wait a minute, Wes, that's not 225. That's a little bit less. I think the number is 204, 205, somewhere in there, 29 times 7. But the fact of the matter is, we can squeeze in 225. Now, we're as it stands right now this morning, we know we've got 223 or 224 seats spoken for. Some of those are a few folks that have volunteered to say, hey, we'll help out. So we're looking at how can we wiggle some things around to make sure we can indeed fit at least 5 more folks. Now, at midnight tonight, the event turns not into a pumpkin like Cinderella, but early bird registration goes away. It goes from 127 to 147, which is still a bargain. We've got just a ton of stuff in store for you that day. We've been working heavily on it. We're already working. We're working diligently right now on making sure that the opening keynote that's based on the book I released earlier this year, What's Killing Your Profitability, is going to drive huge value for everybody there. We've got a couple surprises built into the day that we've never been able to do before. And we're just super excited about all of it. But we want you in the room. So if you don't already have a registration secured, whether it's through individual registration, a table that maybe your organization purchased, or through a partnership. We've got a bunch of them here on the screen beside me, some amazing partners, 40 of them this year. If you don't have a seat already secured through one of those ways, don't hesitate, because again, there's 5 max left right now. Now, what's going to happen at midnight is the early bird pricing goes away. It goes to 127. Some of that's based on we've already had to order a lot of our stuff, and we've got to tweak some things for any additions after today. But as of tomorrow, as of 12:01 or 12 midnight, I guess it is, the pricing goes to 147. It'll again still be a value. We've got some really, really cool stuff, some bonuses baked in. I think there's a $75 digital product that we grant you access to immediately at registration. And for those of you that are partners, we'll work through that, make sure you've got access. That's coming soon. You won't be cheated of that in any way, shape, or form. But as soon as you register through the website, you get it automatically. We've got to do some extra stuff for the partners because we don't have all the names yet. But with all those things said, the other thing that we're going to do is when you see the number left for general registration after tonight, if you see any left, might, if that's no longer there, you might see a wait list that you can add your name, your email, your phone number, and Cindy and I will be in touch with you as quickly as we can to talk about, hey, what can we do to help you get in the door, because it's going to be an event that you want to be a part of. So what I'm going to do right quick is pull up the site, because I want to show you what you will see, and it doesn't look like I've got the right page showing, so bear with me. Nope, I do. There we go. I keep a lot of screens open. So if you go to the L2L-Harrisonburg.com, you'll see the registration on down the page. There's some details about the packages and so on and so forth, but you'll see the registration, and you'll see currently the VIP registration. That's pretty cool, but that's probably going to go away pretty quick too. But the 127 early bird registration still shows, and it will show until midnight tonight. You can go down and you can see the partners. This is the same place. If you click on either of those, it'll open a screen that takes you to the registration, to the checkout module, and so on and so forth. We don't want that now, but I'll show you. That's what you see. But you can also scroll down and get a look at our partners. And the key, the real reason I'm sharing this with you, is any one of these partners, you can click on their link, click on their page, and it will take you to a link that details their partnership or details them as an organization, the Power Connection, Rockingham Petroleum, etc. You can see their direct website by clicking on them. That's something that we've been very, very intentional about building in over the years. Appeal Production, great folks there. All of our leadership partners, again, it goes straight to their websites in any one of the clicks that you'll go to on that. So I want you to check out those partners. But most importantly, Waynesboro had something special coming up, and that's this weekend. So that's why the page was maybe a little bit slow. But a ton of cool stuff on there. We see all the partners. We're just thrilled to have such a cool list of partners with us. But most importantly, that registration indeed goes away. That early bird registration ends at midnight tonight, and we want you to be a part of that with us. So we hope you're able to take advantage of that. We'd love for you to be there. Again, after the 5 are gone, it'll go to a wait list, and we would love to have you on that wait list if we can't get you in the door. And then Cindy and I will be in touch to see if we can. I'm a figure it outer. Cindy's a little bit more cautious. She talks some sense into me, which is an act of God sometimes, but she works through those details and helps me figure it out. Once I say, well, yeah, we can do that. What's the problem? So anyway, those are the details. Hope it serves you well. We look forward to having you with us on that day. Reach out to us directly if you've got any questions. Again, now it's 3:37 p.m. Eastern Time, August 31st. Less than 8 hours remain for early bird pricing, and less than, well, let's say 5 seats remain. And hopefully we fill those up today. We'll work on the wait list. We want you there with us. See you guys soon. God bless.